Don't worry about a thing. We're giving up worries this time. Oh, what you say, we just get out of here. Every little thing's alright.
What's today about?
Today is the Loving Kindness Festival. It's many functions. Part of it is fundraising, part of it is just to be here in the community. And so there's a whole lot of activities going on today. We've got meditation, we've got talks, I'll be teaching some yoga, you can buy plants, you can buy nearly new clothes, you can buy books. I think we've got 100 samosas.
Today is really special. Ultimately, you know, it's about giving people something that is really necessary in our society, and that is offering our perspective, which is a Western perspective on Buddhism. And yeah, you know, there are centres all over the country, and Leicester doesn't have a centre. So what we're about today is hopefully trying to raise funds and awareness to be able to make that happen.
So, my name's Alobin. That's a name given to me by my friend Bandhu. I was ordained into the Buddhist order, Triratna Buddhist order, in 2006. And after my ordination, I came to Leicester, which is my hometown. I was born here. And I came to Leicester with the intention of teaching meditation, the two main meditations that we do, which is loving kindness meditation and the mindfulness of breathing. So that was my intention. I wanted to just share what I'd discovered for myself with other people. I'm really convinced that these two qualities of awareness and loving kindness are the essential ingredients to a happy human life. So I just wanted to share that with as many people as possible, and just enjoy people coming along and learning the meditations and starting to grow themselves and starting to become more aware, more loving, and the knock-on effect that has in their lives, and then they influence more people to do the same thing. So it's this sort of snowball effect of loving kindness which we're trying to create, and that's what we're all about, really. So we've been going along for about 6 or 7 years, perhaps, here in Leicester. We've got a growing Sangha. So Sangha is spiritual community, or people who are supporting each other in their practice of meditation and so on. And we've got a growing Sangha, and we've reached a threshold today. This is a really important point that we've reached, where we've been able to put on this festival for the wider public. Now, we have regular festivals for ourselves because we have regular meetings here at the Quakers Meeting House, but this is the first time we've put on something for the wider public. So we've had 30 volunteers coming along to pitch in, put on different events. We've got storytelling, we've got yoga, we've got meditation, we've just had a debate which was really interesting. And we're selling books, and we've got Reiki and all sorts of different things going on. And it's just an opportunity, really, to get our message out to as many people as possible, to just learn to bring more awareness to your life and more loving kindness to your life, and how to do that and really make it a space, create a space in our lives where we can, you know, develop these qualities and prioritise the development of these qualities. So this is a wonderful moment, really, in Leicester Triratna.
Well, I mean, initially I wasn't involved in the Virya planning or the initiation of this idea. It was conceptualised, I think, at that meeting, the idea of let's have a day like today. I just heard about it along the grapevine and thought, oh yeah, that sounds like a great idea. So my impression of it was that it was going to be a kind of awareness-raising day, you know, taking the Dharma out a little bit more into the world, and a little bit about communicating what we're about as a Sangha, again, to the local community, perhaps drawing other people in. And it would be an opportunity for raising a little bit of money for our own kitty, so that in the future, if we are in a position to get our own premises, we'd have a little bit of a fund to kickstart us. Well, I think it's succeeded on all those points. But I think an offshoot of it is that, look what it's done in terms of bringing us all closer together. I mean, we meet together regularly, pretty frequently, don't we, for classes. But we don't work alongside each other quite so closely. We don't volunteer our energies and our time in the way we've done today. We don't support one another in this way. And that's what building Sangha's all about. So that's, I feel, you know, we talk about the Sangha jewel and how it shines. It's really had a glow on it today for me. It's felt a very harmonious day. It's felt brilliant to give people, and the children, you know, it's been a really lovely, light atmosphere. It's not felt like a, you know, a hard work sort of day at all. And certainly as I've got older, you know, I've had, along the way, I've had a couple of, well, 2 episodes where I've had quite serious health problems. And this idea that, you know, human life is precious. It is an opportunity to awaken. And that's really what it's all about. And when I've been in those situations, again, been very fragile or vulnerable, the amount of love I've received has been just beyond imagining, you know. I've felt so cherished and, yeah, so held by so many people. And I think, you know, at the end of one's life, if I look back, that's what I want to remember. That's what will be the most precious and the most of value. Yeah, and I think within Sangha, well, within the world, you know, the Dharma enables us to do that, really connect and love one another as well as ourselves.
So how long have you been playing in Leicester?
About 5 or 6 years, I think. But we originally met at uni here and then just kind of stayed afterwards.
Were you studying music at uni?
Loz did, weren't you? You did music tech and I did fine art.
Brilliant. And were you already playing when you met each other? Or did you?
Yeah, we kind of met through music, just doing open mic nights and things.
When I saw you played Kate Bush's Army Heroes. I was really taken by that. I think you was playing the cello.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Right. I was really
I think it was a challenge to sing high. I never used to sing quite that high, but since we did that song, I've got a bit of a bigger range in my voice now.
She's got quite a voice, Kate.
Yeah.
But you do write your own material, don't you?
Yeah, generally all of the music we play is our own stuff. We do perform on like hospital wards as well, like mental health hospital wards, so we've had to learn quite a few covers for that, which has been interesting, trying to pick ones that suit your voice and suit your music. But
Yeah, and suit the audience.
yeah, and suit the audience.
Oh, right. So you kind of tweak it according to...
Yeah.
Right. What have you thought
That's
about this event? Have you thought about what you might do here then for your half an hour?
I think we're just going to play it, show you what kind of music we write and play our own things really. But yeah, each one's been different because we used to be a band, there was like 5 of us.
Yeah, I thought it was
And now there's just the 2 of us, but we have different loop pedals and things. So today's quite a nice change because it's just acoustic. So we're kind of going back to our roots really.
Going back to your magic really.
But yeah, thanks for asking us to play.
Yeah, it's good.
What about your the other thing you're talking about some kind of art workshop? Is that something that you're working on generally?
Yeah, I'm trying to set up like a charity or social enterprise, doing kind of community art workshops, and kind of doing the things we do at the hospital as well. So promoting positive mental health, really, and just getting a community spirit
Yeah, that's
through
it.
music and art. Yeah.
When you say that, it sounds like you're perfect for this event. It's a kind of festival that you are promoting mental health. It's what we do. We sort of do meditation and trying to develop, positive mental state. So
Yeah, I mean that's what we do with our music as well, I guess.
It's what people need
Yeah.
It is
now,
what people need.
I think. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for coming.
Oh, thanks for having us. No worries.
So I, as I said, as I was introduced, I used to I used to be a religious believer, devout, and then eventually I came to the conclusion that there is no need for any supernatural operation. The whole universe is quite capable of running as pretty much like a mechanical system. We start with the Big Bang, we go through stars and planets, and eventually we have chemical actions, and we end up with life. We start with life, and we have evolution. And to me, the human lives are driven by intuition and feelings. That's what really drives us. And these things are what evolution has given us in terms of a quick way of thinking. So we have a feeling that we have a feeling of being hungry, we have a feeling of
Most people on the planet are neutral. We don't know them, do we? It's 90% or not 99% of people. We don't know who they are. We don't like them, and we don't dislike them. So they're neutral. And the flip side to that is we're neutral people to most other people in the world. Most people look at me and just see a bloke with a ginger beard. Yeah, that's what they see. To me, I'm all important. I'm a massive thing. In my life. I'm always there first thing in the morning. But for other people, I'm just somebody passing by, and it's really important, I think, to reflect. I'm just another person. But for 99% of the people in the world, if I died this moment, they wouldn't even know. And so I think that's important. This idea of neutrality. And what we're doing is we're teaching ourselves to respond with loving kindness, whatever the situation, whoever we're confronted with. We're not allowing ourselves to respond in a conditioned way.
Don't worry about a thing. We're giving up worries this time. Oh, what you say, we just get out of here. Every little thing's alright. Mr. Brown was thinking about the world, all the problems with the human race. And as man destroys the earth, he thinks he has the right to decide her fate. I tell you, well, nature, she is strong. You've got to believe in her power. And when